Hey there, dreamers and doers. Amanda Rosazza here from Be the Black Sheep, welcoming you to a brand new episode of MagicPD. Another short one for you today. This is Fast Magic. Now, I've had the absolute pleasure. Now, we've interviewed Dan Cockerell on the show before, but I've had the absolute pleasure of reading his book, which has just been released. Or is about to be released in a few days. So I'm thinking it's early to mid-August. I will put the notes in the comments, but it's called How's the Culture in Your Kingdom? Now, I love this book for many reasons. I mean, Dan's amazing, but this book is really cool. And the reason I love it is because how's the culture in your kingdom? Of course, that makes you think of your organization or perhaps your house or like your household, your family. But that's the beauty of the book, right? So he's talking about the culture in your kingdom, which is your workplace or your organization or whatever you're in charge of or charged with. But there is so much information on how you can do a better job at just being a more fabulous and amazing person. And I love that because to me, leadership and creating an amazing culture, it starts with you, because if you're not playing the game, if you're not showing up in the right way, I mean, it doesn't translate, right? So I've just chosen a quick little snippet out of here. So he's quoted Charles Swindoll in the book, and the quote is, you may have heard this one before, life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. So we have a choice every day how we show up. You know, if we get a flat tire, or if, you know, we find out that our Disney vacation has cancelled, that's happened to a lot of us, and people are reacting in different ways. So, I mean, the message from the book, that particular message about choosing how we respond to things, we have a choice. So even if something crappy happens to us, if something that we consider to be bad or negative, we have a choice how we respond to that. So if you do have the flat tire and you're late for the meeting, think of it this way. It might have, in the long term, made you avoid an accident. Or it could be that because it happened today, and yes, you were late for the meeting, but you weren't late for your son's 18th birthday party on the weekend because it happened at that time instead. Try and put a positive spin on it. Not try, just do. Just decide to put a positive spin on it, because the thing about creating magic is mindset. And that's what we're all about, right? Bringing that magic home. So if you can make a conscious decision, no matter what happens to you during the day, if you decide to find the silver lining, to find the positive outcome, and I guess have an acceptance. On the very next page, Dan talks about being your own person and just accepting that life is not perfect and you should just embrace the crappiness. If you have a bad day, that's life, right? And just think of the positive spin that you can put on it and just accept that not everything is going to be perfect all the time. So that is just one tiny little lesson out of literal hundreds that you'll find in this book, How's the Culture in Your Kingdom. We'll be checking out another couple of lessons out of it over the next couple of weeks, but I highly recommend you check it out. Even if you're not in a position of leadership in your career, your job, your entrepreneurial venture, whatever it is, there is so much in this book from a personal development perspective that's going to make you show up as a much better person, make you much happier, much more content, much more fabulous, of course. So thank you for joining us on this episode of Fast Magic PD. I've been Amanda Rosazza from Be the Black Sheep. You have a fabulous rest of the day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye.